Peace, love, and light, guys. What's going on? It's your girl, Crystal Dior, coming your way. You already know the BlackVegan Raw. My apologies for just being so relaxed right now, guys. Like, it's really like on some late night after midnight type time. It's currently raining outside, and I'm tired, but I'm not. Like, I got some things on my mind, and I just want to talk. So let's have some real talk. Let's just have some real talk. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's September, and it's a lot of energy going on. I don't know if you guys feel it or not. Like the new moon, back in August 30th, like set it off for me. I think it was on August 30th, I believe, between the 28th and the 30th. But the new moon like really set it off for me. Like it really like did something to my like energetic vibe. um if you don't know, like I'm very in tune with myself. I'm very spiritual. Um Learning more and more about the cosmics and like the lunar cycles. But even if you don't really know that per se, that don't mean that it won't affect you still. So the full moon is basically coming up, and the full moon is in Pisces. So I believe the full moon actually is tomorrow. It's the Friday the 13th. That's so crazy. So I'm gonna just try to put this video out. So Friday the 13th is the full moon. So the energy that I keep feeling from the full moon is basically to retreat from like the outside world, outside forces, and retreat within yourself. So, excuse me, go within yourself. So retreat from the outside world to go within yourself. To basically meditate, maybe do spiritual baths, time to manifest your deepest desires. Um, Visualize what it is that you truly want. A lot of people don't understand that when you go within, you find a lot of the answers that you're really looking for in your life. It's also a time for balance. Because the full moon is in Pisces, yet we're in Virgo season. Virgo is the grounded type of energy. So maybe you want to get grounded. I know a lot of this stuff is easier said than done if you're not like really into it. So you could get grounded like in meditation. You can find like a root chakra meditation. Go on YouTube and YouTube it, or you can go get grounding stones. Like I work with crystals. I think I got my wine here. Yeah, I got. Now I made this wine. This is my all copper wine. If you can see it. So this is actually the 7 chakra wine. Now, all the wines I usually make are from wood, but this one I wanted to try something different to make like an all copper wine. So this is selenite, amethyst, sodalite, Chinese jade, citrine, carnelian, and red jasper. So this is my 7 chakra wine. It is for sale, guys. My bad, guys. So my phone died. Back to basics. This is still for sale. Inbox me or email me down below. The information is visit my website www.rootsoflife123.com. I make crystals. I rep crystals. Do a lot. I do herbs. I got a lot going on. Everything is healing, energy, health. That's where my business is around. But anyway, so the full moon in Pisces in Virgo on Friday the 13th. So grounding is a must. So if you've been thinking about getting back into working out, eating healthy, taking care of yourself in a physical form, that's something that you might want to do. It's a time for you to let go of things that no longer serve you, like just let it go. Listen to your intuition, really follow your inner voice, and find find peace, find the peace, and find life. So find peace and find life. So basically brought in your current life. It's about joyous energy, transformation, letting go of old things and transforming things into new. So I feel that energy greatly. Talk about transforming, as a single young woman, I believe that you have to have standards and you have to basically, you still have to be open to meeting new people and new energies, right? But you also have to have standards that you will not bend. Sometimes we tend to bend certain things just to accommodate the other person. And I'm not saying that being flexible is a bad thing. It is always good to have a little flexibility in your standards. But don't have too much wiggle room that is not being authentic to your true self. Um, and also, do not be scared to let someone go just because they don't have everything that meet your standards. Like it's not only about standards that I'm talking about. Like like if you were dating somebody and then you continuously basically put your standards on the back burner just to see who this person will be, because a lot of people don't really show who they are, but just to see if you could get like a glimpse of who this person truly is, right? So you dating them for a few months and they keep showing you the same old thing, and you like, hold up, like, hey, can you do this? How about we do this, like, you might see yourself in a one-sided situationship. You might start seeing yourself basically bending way, 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 way more, girl. You ain't know how flexible, or guy, you ain't know how flexible you are. You was going ahead back doing what's the thing you gotta do under the stick? I forgot. I'm getting old. Anyway, you was bending your back like the Matrix, like, you know what I'm saying, just so you can have somebody, like, and like a lot of people start showing their true colors. But do you ever notice, like, if you get into a situationship that you absolutely know is not right for you, like the person start catching attitudes with you about the smallest things, or you just be like, hey, like, give me a call, or hey, let's hang out, or whatever, and you might not get that energy back, like, so what I'm saying is like, if you're in a situation that's definitely not for you, like, if, for example, guys, if you mess with a girl and she keep asking you for money, or asking you to buy her something, or asking you to pay something, and you just like, all right, well, I ain't got money tonight. Do you got us? You know what I'm saying? And she's like, no, that's all you. Like, you won't start feeling funny about it. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Women, if you're with somebody and you like, hey, let's hang out. Let's not even hang out. Let's go on a date. Let's go on a date. And all they want to do is just chill in the crib. You like, yo, like, that I'm past that stage in my life, but I'll chill now. But then you notice that you keep chilling in the crib, like, what I'm saying. So it's just like, you still have to be like a certain level of what you will and will not tolerate, and like dating. And I know I went from the full moon to dating, but it's like real talk. But it also is a spiritual connection too, because as a spiritual being, you connect to certain energies. So sometimes you might connect to like somebody that's broken, or have some type of like broken childhood energy within, because you might have that as well. So that's something that you need to reflect within the other person to see about yourself, so you can heal that, so you will no longer attract that type of energy. Because have you ever noticed that you might attract the same type of person but in a different body? You notice that? You might attract the same type of person just in a different body. Like, often we do that. Like, energy attract energy. And sometimes it's not even the fact that the person is negative. It can be that they're broken. It can be that they're lost. It can be a lot of other things other than being negative. But sometimes being negative can play the part too. So all I'm saying is that be the spiritual person that you are and manifest what it is that you want in this world. Take advantage of this full moon energy that is going on in Pisces on Friday the 13th and manifest your deepest desires. If you have crystals, in my opinion, for grounding, some great grounding crystals is hematite, black onyx. You can use black tourmaline. You can use black kyanite, and I'll talk about this stone in a future video. I absolutely love this stone called me. That's how I choose my stones. They just be calling me. But yeah, so some great grounding stones, and I also have a protection wand too. So check out my website, www.researchlife.com. So I think my phone is acting funny again. So guys, thank you for being with me.